reverse and excise. Hi, everyone. Hi, Scorpio DM. Yay. Hi, Tasha. I haven't seen you in a minute. Hi, Antoinette. Hi, Sheree. So, we're going to do the meditation. We're not going to go, I know we usually go an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, but we're going to be doing the meditation for toxic family, cutting cords and shielding. Um, and then what we'll do after is the second round will be the removal from the bloodline. Hi, Meredith. I'm happy you're here. Hi, Karma Star Child. So maybe you want to find somewhere comfortable. Hopeful soul, trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. I want you all to be able to, hi, Sarah. You all to be able to share like some of your stories and I'll respond and get some love from the group and then we'll go into the meditation. Trust me, I know, but it helps for other people to bear witness to your story in order, to affirm that you're not crazy and this is real and you're not the only one going through it. It helps hearing other people's stories. Yay, Meredith, I'm glad you like it. Check my Patreon. I got videos on there too, and I'm about to post like 3 episodes on there as well. It is juicy in the Twin Flame Collective. Ooh wee. These masculines are in for a really good surprise. And so are the feminines. And then I have a couple lessons as well too. And I think like I'm just gonna keep it real, y'all. Moving forward, I feel like I'm gonna just move the meditations. It's gonna be standard, so we'll probably do them like maybe once or twice a week, where we'll do like different meditations. And I'm gonna launch. I'm sorry, Meredith. They're just haters, messy, low vibrational, that type of thing. So just remember that. Because people who like themselves, I'm telling you, people who like themselves do not do low vibrational shit. Period. That's why they do it. Mm. Hopeful soul, I'm sending you love. Hi, Angel. I know it hurts. Trust me. It really hurts in the heart chakra. That's where it really like it's like wow, like really you really went that far? Oh, I love that, Meredith. I love that your father's spirit led you here. Hi, I am. Wow, that's amazing. I kind of fasted all day too. I didn't really have big meals. Our return spell's justified. I've never had it where I've hit a reversal, like with candle work or something like that, and then it came back to me. So there's that. What's your question, Sabrina? I mean, the funny thing is DNA has like a built-in reversal mechanism, so There's that. We talked about that earlier. The reverse and then excision. I'm telling you, even the mirror meditation is return to sender. So it's like, how could you get, karma from wait, you found a $10 bill showed up in your room after I told you the ancestors they love that. They love it. I'm telling you, I the other day I found a $20 bill just chilling, walking. Radiant goddess, yeah, you were filled spiritually, so you didn't need to eat physically. Okay. So we may have to do like a Q&A specific for spell work or whatnot, but I want to do the we'll do the meditation. And like I said, y'all, like I know that folks have some constraints financially, but I feel like with the meditations, because these are very sacred, we are gonna I'm gonna end up moving these to like Patreon, and we'll do them a couple of times a week with the lives and stuff like that. Can I work with Archangel Michael? I can't tell you that because I haven't like tapped in with those various archangels just yet. I work with my ancestors and I work with ascended masters like Ma'at or Sekhmet or some from the pantheon that my ancestors come from in Igbo culture. You need to cut the cords with her. That's why she's corded. She's like a snake in your solar plexus chakra, draining your energy. And she knows the perfect buttons to push. She's a narcissist, a demonic one at that. You need to clear your energy field. Cord cutting, yoni meditations too, yoni detox. Hi, Gloria. I know, Janelle. It's okay. Oh, you see white orbs? That's pretty dope. Try to focus in on them to get some clarity. But if you're meditating and you see white orbs, that can mean that you're getting your crown chakra is opening, especially with white. The color depends on what chakra is really being focused on. So that can tell me that there's crown chakra connections happening. Just make sure you clear the space and then like maybe you have a crystal to ground you so that you're pulling in that energy. You mean me, Daisy? No, hopeful soul. I'm talking about your mom. Yeah, but she has an entity in her. Yay, solar plexus candle. Yep, get into your works. I took a really dope bath, did some really good meditations, like warding off energy vampires, etc. Oh, Meredith, I'm sending you love. Oh, yeah, your yoni is just like your you know what they call the vulva, your vagina, that thing. That part, sorry. Hi, Malicia, thank you so much. Hi, that part. Oh, I like your name. Ooh. And see, when you do these meditations, you're putting coins in your spiritual piggy bank. When you don't do karmic shit, you put coins in your spiritual piggy bank. So then when Saturn and Pluto go direct, you cha-ching, good things are happening. Meredith, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm sending you so much love. I feel like what you should do is take like a bath where you like sit in some Epsom salt. I want you to put hibiscus, rose, ylang ylang, and tangerine, and like love on yourself. Touch on your yoni. Tell her that it's okay. That it's okay to be feel pleasure. That you're gonna find someone that does her just right. Try to and I want you to rub like on your yoni area like clockwise and just repeat a mantra like you are safe, you're protected. The lady who did the genital mutilation was proud of it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fuck. Whew. Karma. That part, I trust me, I know. They're out here trying to take our babies. I cannot banish that shit. Put some protection around your house. Red brick dust and sulfur. She prays so much. I don't know who the fuck she's praying to, because if she's acting all like that, that's not God. Come on. It is nice to love on yourself. I've just been like in my house, like twerking in the mirror, minding my business, just whining my waist. Love on yourself, dousing my body in different type of oils. I got all these different lingeries that I'm not about to wear anywhere but inside my house, and I'm just been playing, minding my business, having fun with myself. It's scary at first, especially when it's your family. I know. Mari, you have to get a reading mood. Hey, one foxy hippie. Hey, yes. Hey, hey. Work it out. Okay. Yes, a good twerk goes a long way. Hey. I love being in solitude. I know. I want my mother's genetics out of my DNA. We gonna get to that. Hey, I twerk in the mirror in the morning to wake up. Hey, bust it, bust it, bust it. Okay, yeah, with this toxic family stuff, it's really, I feel like what a lot of people are going to be able to come to this meditation and throughout time and use it to help them, because it's a real thing. A lot of people don't understand. They got some real toxic fucking family members, like, and it's hella sad. Even to this day, like, I knew my family wasn't about shit really, and I've been disconnecting myself from my mom, and like, one thing too, like, okay, on the physical level, it's removing yourself from that space. If you still have to live with them, just like create as many boundaries as possible and wear like stones and stuff like that on your body, okay? She kept trying to depress you, block her. She's an energy vampire and she's fucking crazy. Excuse my language. So that's on the physical level, right? Like wear crystals on your body, shield yourself, do your bats when you get around them, meditations and things like that before you go deal with them, or after you deal with them, etc. Right? On a mental level, it's detaching, realizing, separating yourself from the situation, looking at it as removing, like looking, engaging like as an outsider on the inside, like, okay, these are just people that like I grew up with, they're my family, but like I still have the rest of my life to go live, and they're not going to be with me every single day. If I don't talk to my family, that doesn't make me a bad person. If I don't connect with them, that doesn't make me a bad person, etc., etc. Okay. um Another thing too is mentally, it's like reading different type of books too to get your mind over the matter and understand the level of gaslighting, manipulation, and toxicity going on, so that you're not always feeling bamboozled or bewildered or befuddled about what's going on, right? Now on the spiritual level, it's cutting the cord. It's cutting the cord and like that you have with that toxic parent, and then also reconnecting with like your high vibrational ancestors in that lineage, so that you can in order to like enhance their protection over you. I will tell you right now, a lot of the ancestors in your lineage that are watching your families do this, they are upset. So like we talked about earlier, they're getting excised from the bloodline. Yeah, burning candles, saging. Uh-huh. You want to hear from your ancestors from your dad's side, you can do that too. It's whatever lineage you want to connect to. Because you got to cut the cord with her. There's still some type of that's another thing too. A lot of y'all, when it comes to psychologically, you only have two options when it comes to dealing with the toxic family member. Either one, you still hold hope and hope that maybe one day they'll change and things will get better, and continue dealing with toxic fuckery and bullshit and be bewildered, befuddled, and bamboozled. Or what you can do is you can recognize that they are just there, those people. You were born into the family bloodline to change and end curses and to inherit certain gifts. those individuals will be getting excised from the bloodline, right? You don't owe them anything, and then you keep it pushing and find your soul tribe or your chosen family. So, right, and that is who exactly who they are right now. And like start detaching our energy. Stop and not blame yourself for their toxicity, because a lot of you too, some of y'all blame yourselves for your family's toxicity because they've gaslit you so much, especially if your parent is the type of narcissist that's like a victim at the same time that they're abusive and a victimizer. Those are the really the worst kind. Friends act weird. Ugh, man, that's so hard. They act weird when you cut them off because they have issues and they are energy vampires and they can't drain your energy, so that's why they act like that. Yeah. Inheritances are coming in right now, exactly. Wow, Meredith, that's crazy. Bye, Blasian. Wow, one Foxy hippie craziness. Right. She changed over the years. Or maybe she probably was always that person, but you weren't seeing it. Oh, Taurus Queen. Fathers are are a whole other situation. Yeah, no contact is best a lot of the time. I don't deal with any of my sisters. And that's so crazy because I have six of them. It's really crazy. Like my whole family is narcissists. I was like, okay, what is going on? Right. Most when your parents are narcissists, you can tell something is off. If you can't, that means that you must be deep in that narcissism too. That's how they create extensions of self. They turn other children into narcissists. Oh no, Meredith, your father passed. I'm sending you love. Oh no. And she did spell work on him. I can't. You have three brothers. All I wanted was a sister. Girl, I have hella sisters. All I wanted was older brothers to beat somebody up for me. But I was always the one having to protect my siblings. It's okay, I am. So, yeah, they're going to start deteriorating eggs. That's what's going to be happening around this time. Especially with these different conjunctions that are happening, they're going to start getting hit with the reality of their behavior. I had posted that in some channeling that I did, that grandparents are going to start seeing how they raise their children and how that impacted you, if your grandparents are still alive, all of that. Yeah, I've already saw it. Like I be oh, man, I already know my mother's gonna be going mad very soon. It's already happening. The sickness is gonna start sinking in. It's already happening. Shine bright. Do spirit baths. Then do sound meditations, and then see if it's anything that you're eating. I would say try CBD if you have pain in your body. A lot of stuff is catching up with people right now in the way that they least expect it. Some it's gonna be their health. Some it's gonna be their mind. Some it's gonna be their finances. Some it's gonna be like their reputation. Some it's gonna be their children. So anyhow, let's get into this meditation before I fall asleep. Wow, I'm so like in this one. So y'all, let's get ready. I know you didn't want to accept it, but it's gonna be okay. You have to accept it. Because you can't, you have to accept it. Because the sooner you accept it, the less that it's going to hurt. So going into this meditation, this may be a lot for some people. And they may hop off. Wow. Wow. Your grandmother put my aunt on her altar. You don't put living people on an altar for the dead. I wonder what type of jar work she was doing. So let's look. There is a need. Let's settle in. Let's get started. Okay. Hopefully you're sitting down or you're laying down. You're in a relaxed position. I want to give a trigger warning. Some people may be triggered by this meditation, but this is to help you cut cords to toxic family members. Let's first focus on our breath. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Another. As you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, the oxygen is actually changing the chemical composition of your body, inducing the feeling of sedation. Hi, Critique. So hopefully we're more relaxed because we were having a very charged conversation. Now we're going to go into our meditation. I want to remind you that this may be triggering for some folks, so please take care of yourself. If you need to hop off, please do. If you start to get triggered, you are welcome to hop off or post in the text and chat and whatnot in order to dissipate that energy. I want you to imagine yourself sitting at a long table. It's Thanksgiving, it's your birthday, it's a family meal. Now, as you're sitting at that table, I want you to imagine yourself, your whole entire auric field is glowing in emerald green flames. Imagine toxic family members at the table, no more than 5. Let's focus on the 5 main toxic ones. If you don't have 5, 4. If you don't have 4, 3 or 2. If it's just one, then that single one. And as you're glowing in emerald green fire sitting at the table, I want you to envision any cords of attachment that could be running from your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, the heart, the throat, your third eye, or your crown. Usually it's the heart and the solar plexus and the crown. And imagine these cords as translucent. They cannot be touched, but they can be seen. Hold the green emerald flame. If green is too difficult, then imagine the violet flame. Now I want you to imagine that emerald green flame extending to all the individuals that are sitting around that table and engulfing them as well. Now, what I want you to do as that emerald green flame is engulfing them, and they're most likely shaking and twitching from the high vibrational flame, whether it's the emerald green flame that you're using, the diamond white flame that you're using, or the violet flame that you're using. Imagine all the cords of attachment from you and each of those individuals dissolving one by one. Focus on one family member at a time and dissolve all the cords. If you need some support, you can put your thumb and your index finger together and fan your fingers out, both hands. This is the hand mudras for concentration. Continue to hold the image of the cords dissolving. For some people, it may be harder, right? Because the cord is so thick or the energy is so charged and volatile. Now imagine this individual disintegrating in front of you. All cords of attachment gone. Now imagine the next individual within the family at the table. I can sense that for some folks, this may be a little bit difficult. Now, after everyone has dissolved, I want you to focus on your heart chakra, and I want you to imagine your heart chakra engulfed in green flames. There you go. And imagine wounds or scars around your heart center caused by traumatic family, caused by gaslighting, caused by narcissism dissolving. Imagine all the hurt and the pain and the tears melting away around your heart center, allowing it to shine bright again and for your will to properly turn. Remember that just because you are born into a family does not make you one of them, does not make the abuse okay, and does not make you a punching bag. You are nobody's scapegoat. You may love your family members, but just because they're your family does not mean you have to withstand abuse and toxicity. You have a right to be free and to be happy and live a life free of suffering. Hmm. If you know Reiki, please envision the Shoku Ray because that will actually help amplify the meditation and the cleansing of the heart chakra. Keep holding the flame. I know, think of the memories of the abuse, of being yelled at, of being talked down to, of feeling lesser than, of despair. Imagine that leaving your body and your mind and your spirit. Imagine those as temporary visitors, unwanted visitors, sent by toxic family members who didn't really know themselves at the time that what they were doing. Remember, you were born into a certain family to break curses and inherit certain gifts. You didn't agree to abuse. You didn't agree to anything else. So let that go. Reclaim your mind. For some of you, this is just the beginning of many meditations to clear the heart chakra of all the pain and the hurt and the suffering caused by toxic family members. That's a good one. Imagine your heart as a green, huge emerald butterfly with flapping wings that can help. Because what we're going to do next is we're going to clear the DNA. So as that butterfly and that flame or symbol of Shokure or whatever other sacred symbol for healing that you want to use is still burning on your heart chakra, I want you to envision your auric field now engulfed in the diamond white light. And for this, imagine that you're actually in a rainforest or you're in the woods and you found somewhere comfortable to sit down and you're surrounded by trees and nature. I want you to imagine all the toxicity that you experienced, all the gaslighting, all the games. Imagine those as blobs of black substance flowing off of your body and down into the ground, and the earth dissolving it and capturing it, all of it. The pain from your mother, the comparison to others, the invalidation of your suffering, the mind games, the extortion. Imagine it all melting away in large black blobs that fall down to the earth and are dissolved and absorbed by the earth. Focus. If you imagine or see yourself crying, let it happen. Get it all out. Now make a vow to never allow any individual, whether blood or stranger, impact you on that level again. And you can feel your solar plexus activating. So remember, you're still engulfed in the diamond white flame, and all these black blobs of trauma and hurt and pain and resentment are flowing off of your energy field. The flame is doing that. It has to come out from somewhere. All the toxicity and venom and poison that they try to embed, imagine it purging itself out in those black blobs. The emerald butterfly is still flapping in your heart center, or whatever sacred symbol you're using. Let's use the ink because we have integrity. Some of us have more black blobs of poison flowing out of us than others. It's okay. Keep letting it flow out. Now imagine the last of the toxicity and poison leaving your energy field and being burned up by the diamond white flame or hitting the earth and being absorbed by the earth. Hmm. So now what I want you to do, still a little bit more, huh? So now what I want you to do, now that all the black blobs and the poison and toxicity has left your energetic field, we're going to clear the DNA. Let's use the violet flame. So your energy field is engulfed, but I want you to imagine your body being engulfed in fire. And as your body's being engulfed by fire, you can see the DNA helixes all underneath your skin, glowing. And I want you to imagine your DNA glowing in gold. Hold the image. And imagine your DNA being healed. Imagine family karma and trauma and negative demonic inheritances leaving your DNA. DNA still glowing in gold. Your body's still engulfed by the violet flame. Your heart chakra is still glowing emerald green. Oh, this is strong. Imagine any heaviness leaving your heart center. Now, for the toxic family members that are to be excised from the family bloodline, I want you to imagine a huge DNA helix appears in the sky and it's golden in color. Now, what I want you to do is imagine the toxic individuals in your family lineage being removed from the DNA helix, almost like an apparition or like a ghost being pulled out of one of the strands and put to the side. I want you to pull out another ancestor or relative. Pull them out of the DNA double helix and sit them to the side. Do this for as many negative, low vibrational, toxic individuals in your family as possible. And imagine the vibration of your DNA rising even higher. Imagine those relatives being sealed from entry from the DNA line. Now imagine them dissolving on either side of the double helix. Engulf the double helix in the diamond white flame as you're still engulfed in the violet flame and your DNA is glowing in gold underneath your skin. Oh, now imagine ancestors handing you gifts in the form of telepathy, clairaudience, union, purpose, good health, happiness, financial stability. Accept it. And you must receive from your ancestors the praise that they're giving you for upholding the vibration of the family lineage. You've done a good job. Now, after receiving your gifts and receiving your praise from your ancestors and removing low vibrational relatives from the bloodline, aka excising, imagine the double helix still engulfed in the diamond white flame, disappearing into the sky. It'll be back. Are you still engulfed in the violet flame? Your DNA has now been purified. The meditation has been completed. You've received your inheritance. Hi, everybody. Come to. I felt that. I feel like the heart chakra part was, for some, it was easier. For some, it was a little bit harder. Right? You felt the pull. Yeah. That means we have a little bit of more heart chakra to do as a prerequisite for these meditations. Some more clearing, some more balancing. Some people have their heart chakra is completely blocked, right? So you're okay. but some of us have a little bit of scarring or guarded or a little bit wounded because we've been through some intense traumas. You're dealing with sparkling. I love them. Mine was glowing gold. She was like, yes. Go best friend. That's my best friend. She finna get these downloads, get these inheritances. That was good. We might have to do that a couple of times, you know? But remember, your ancestors are proud of you when you're not being a fucking karmic. It was really vivid. Man, that double helix that came out. Oh, and I was being messy, and I was like, let me see if I can put another relative outside of the helix. And they were like, nah, just these two for now. We'll give you the go ahead when it's time. I was like, all right, good. So it's actually working. Hi, Diamond. I'm happy that you were able to let it go. Astronaut. I put a selenite on my chest because I could feel the collective, like in the collective, the heart chakra kind of like weighing down. I felt a little pain in my hands too. My hand got numb. It will work with the replay. Yeah. Y'all, your ancestors are proud of you. That's what I'm saying. You're about to get an inheritance. Mm-mm-mm. They're like, yes, you weren't a karmic out here disgracing our name. You put some respect on our name. Ooh, get it, sister. Yes. Right. There's some residual energy there. Hopeful soul, what is the pain between the shoulder blades about? Um, it could be like maybe an activation of your wings, or it could be that there could be some maybe like a acupuncture meridian there that's clogged. Oh, angel. Yeah, that's how you know that that person needs to be banished. I saw mine too when I was doing the meditation and I completely blocked them off as do not interrupt me when I'm meditating. Yes, get it. Activated wings, yeah. When I my hurt between my shoulder blades, it's my wings are activated. Oh, oh. Hmm. I feel my mind calm and quiet. Exactly. It's gonna start settling in. You guys are gonna go around the toxicity or deal with them again, and you're gonna be like, I'm not as triggered. I don't feel as bad. I'm not as reactive. Okay, good. I got this. You said your mother's a Pisces and she always tells lies. My mom's a Pisces too, always telling lies. She's a pathological liar. I don't know. I feel like it's like girl, I can't even go there. It's mental illness because she's upset with her life, so she has to try to make you look bad to all her friends. But her friends are looking at her like you're stupid because isn't that the child that you raised? So how you so basically you're exposing yourself. Karina, I know my sister liked too, but she was just jealous of my gifts. If she has to even open her mouth to say shit like that, obviously she's projecting how she feels about herself onto you. It's okay, hopeful soul, but you see, your mom tries to keep you wrapped up in her bullshit, right? So that you don't focus on, your purpose and your mission. Can you talk about witchcraft? Yeah, some real crazy shit. I'd be like, what? What are you talking about? Like really crazy, like really sad. But that's okay, because remember, you can only play those games for so long, and then you start deteriorating. We talked about it yesterday in the liars video. Ooh, 4 planets lined up to the moon tonight. I love it. It's still early, so I'm gonna take a spirit bath. Yes. Hi, Ebony. Not just because you're a Pisces that makes you this or that, but it's when it's negatively aspected or under like low vibrational. Your mother used to tell your sister she was a hermaphrodite. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Some people don't need to have children. Or Lee Naomi, don't feel bad. Like I said, it's not all Pisces. It's not. It's people are dealing with these specific signs. And my mom's a Pisces rising, but she's a Sagittarius sun. So fucking horrible combo. Hi, Anthony. Man, to be excised. Exactly. Everyone has their positive and negative side. And then if you're I mean, but Neptune right now is in Pisces, so it's good. The low vibrational energy is going to be amplified. But if you're Pisces and you're doing your spiritual work, your spiritual gifts are going to be really, really kicking in from now to 2026. It started some years back. So yeah. Pla- uh uh Lyra Beth, I know. I heard, especially when it's your family, but that's why we're doing these meditations, right? To clear the energy from my field. Yeah, because Neptune is going to be aspecting your moon. So it can amplify your dream state. If you want to work with that Neptune, you can use that to really enhance your psychic telepathic gifts right now. But if, you got to be mindful too, because if you drink or you're smoking, it can impact Neptune, because Neptune is already dreams, illusion, confusion, right? Creativity, visualization. So if you have Pisces energy in your chart, I would really suggest that you go listen to the Pisces planetary sound to get that Neptune spinning right. Yes. Ebony, just ignore it. Good night, SP. So yeah, but this is the beginning, y'all. Like I said, it's a triple threat: physical, mental, spiritual, and disconnecting from and emotional, disconnecting from toxic family members. So on top of the meditations, you're gonna be like reading your books and stuff like that, and finding ways to physically remove the energy from your body, whether that be spirit baths and crystals and things like that. Just keep on doing the work. Man, a lot of your gifts have been on overload lately. Yeah, mine too. Especially the clear audience. I'm like, oh my God. So that's what y'all been doing all this time? Cool. It's really something, man. You listen to the moon, angel. Okay. Tears just pour. It's okay, Ebony. Talk, purge it out. Cause it really sucks to like your family like really be on some trifling ass shit. Some people don't understand it. Cause those are the main people that are supposed to be there for you, but then they be adjoining your attackers and abusers. But when that happens, so people see that. They see it for what it is, and then they start to see this is why this is okay. I see what's going on here. Trust me, they people don't think that your family members that are doing all this shit that people don't see it. People see it. They see it. It's probably they don't say anything because of money or because they don't want to deal with drama or something like that, but they see it. Yeah. Spiritual one away because she can't stop you. And if you're saying that you're the only person of color in your family, you got to be mindful of that because that's some racist shit that she probably got going on too. It's okay, Lady Rain. Trust me, I know how you feel. Some people be like 40, 50 years old and still not even realizing that their mother is like their enemy. But like it's like a covert narcissist. Don't even know it. You can't cry right now. Let it settle in. I said this could be a triggering meditation for some folks. So we're gonna like it's gonna be a series, of clearing the energy from the heart center. I feel like with the double helix though, that was the biggest part. Getting them out the as they call it exorcism, basically. I was talking about in for those who don't know the term, in DNA science, DNA has a built-in mechanism for damaged DNA. So when they either do a reverse where they write the sequence, aka the code of the DNA, um, uh, backwards than forwards to find the broken code, and then they will activate an enzyme to get rid of that code or absorb the toxic code, right? Or they'll do something called the excise, where basically that damaged DNA strand is removed from the double helix completely, and there is then a duplicate strand formed. Or there's like kind of like a like they have like the um primordial code is then used to replace the broken strand. So that's just kind of like the concept that we were doing. Critique, we gonna talk about that in a minute. I feel so light. Aren't y'all looking forward to some stuff? It's okay. I'm sick of motherfuckers, period. Man, me too. Your mom's a colorist. She used to tell me and my sister, y'all pretty to be dark skinned. Yeah, she's like that. My mom's like that too, and she's dark too. But she bleached her skin. And now her hair's blonde. And she's always getting plastic surgery. I think she's had like 4 tummy tucks or something like that. Right. They are intimidated. Yes, Ebony. Strengthen yourself. I feel in love and appreciated. It's gonna be okay. Oh yeah, and congratulations on moving to your new house, girl. I saw that too earlier. You're saying seeing it and accepting it makes it worse. No, that's the breaking of the naivety. That's discernment kicking in. Yeah, it's gonna hurt a little bit seeing the truth and acknowledging it for what it is, but I'm telling you, it's the best thing that you could do for yourself. Take it like bitter medicine. Trust me, I know it's embarrassing. Yeah, I've been knowing that my mom was a deep narcissist, but I just didn't think that she'd take it this far. She's been sold her children to like, like there's back in the day, like women used to have like daughters just so they can like sell them for like into like sex slavery or shit like that. Like my mom is that person. She's horrible. But I've just had to keep it pushing and just keep on doing my healing work and not let it get to me. And I just like at a very young age, I just came to the conclusion like this is what it's gonna be. Blessings needed. I trust me. I'm sorry to hear that. What do you mean? Respect my boundaries without karma. Why would you get karma for setting boundaries with the toxic roommate? Just set your boundaries and continue to reinforce them. Some say a lot of our parents have been hijacked. Yeah, I know that. Or they, yeah, I know for a fact that the person, the shell, that the entity that's inhabiting the shell of my mother, that's like she picked that up from the different men that she was running around with, and then my stepmother was playing with spell work. So there's that. Right. Don't feel embarrassed. There's nothing to feel embarrassed about because you have a toxic mother that misused and abused your trust and used that to feed her ego. See, Lyra, that's how you know that they're miserable though, because people who are content with themselves, they don't sit in a circle talking about people and doing spell work. Come on now. Callie, did you get a DNA test? That's gonna make all the difference. I'm telling you. And Nunu. I know my ancestors love me. I didn't get to meet my grandfather or grandmother on my mom's side, but I know my granny on my dad's side. She was with the shit. I'm happy I got to meet her before she passed away. She used to go the fuck in on my stepmom. And she even said it too. She was the first one that started talking about the spell work. She used to be waking up at like 2 in the morning. She'd be like, scallywag. She'd be going in on her. That was her karma. And then my dad had hella other wives and hella other kids on her. That's what she got. I'm telling you, they be getting their karma too. Yeah, people, they notice what your family does. Trust me, not everyone's oblivious to it. Wow, your grandma's always talking about your booty, but now she's wearing butt pads. She's a hater. And shoot back at her like, okay, you wish that you had this and start twerking in front of her. Hey, hey, break it down. Hi, Cheryl. I'm here that you're here. Don't get extra with me. Okay, bitch, I either look good or you're a hater. So, right. Michelle, thank you. That's why you study narcissism. That's what I talked about, the body, mind, emotion and spiritual aspect. You have to understand from each aspect. It dysregulates your nervous system. That's why a lot of y'all too, when we started doing the meditation, some of y'all were short circuiting because your body is filled with the trauma of abuse and gaslighting. And you gotta clear that out. You gotta do some nerve regeneration. Take some supplements too to regenerate your nerves like magnesium and selenium. Yeah, we will survive. It's gonna be okay, hopeful soul. Your mind may be fucked, but that's the process of reintegration. It's like sometimes, like if a bone gets broken, you have to kind of break it again and reset it. So it's like that process. It's like, ah. it hurts a little bit, but once it's settled, and then it's gonna heal. You see, Crystal Genie. I have a rare skin disorder. You got Libra in your chart, right? I'm telling you. She said they're karmics. Yes, doing spells outside. Perfect. Nunu, after you did that coffin, shit started popping. It was going down. Look, that's why I told you your ancestors are not happy. You think that your ancestors are happy, the high vibrational ones that are, because the only people, individuals that get to make it to the ancestral realm are good ancestors. The other ones, they just get to be low vibrational apparitions that take over bodies and inhabit pregnancies and shit like that. You see, there's a difference. They didn't earn the title. So the ancestors that have earned the title because they were high vibrational, you think they're happy? No, they see your karmic ass family members. They're like, get the fuck out of here. Thank you for excising them. Come on now. Someone had to initiate that. Oh, wow, Orly. Your grandfather was a fisherman and he passed away when your mom was pregnant with you and you became a Pisces. Look at that. He's with you. Look at how symbolic that is. The weird thing is my mother's father's side is like quiet. Like when I try to tap in, it's quiet. I feel like he's just silent, like watching. Wow, he said he disowned her a long time ago. Whew. So this excising I was doing is for my grandmother's side. Yeah, my grandmother, yep. My dad's mom, they used to be doing all kinds of shit, man. Whew. Whew. A bloodline of Freemasons, generations, girl. That black boule, is that that? Hi, sunshine. Yes, gathering the fractals of your soul, calling them back. Exactly. Yeah, because your mom's a narcissist, Kelly. No, Lyra, that's why I'm like, you gotta, that's the basics of understanding. With narcissists, they always say about you how they feel about themselves. Like the more vicious, like and disgusting and toxic the things that they say about you, that's the more you have to understand that that's how much they hate themselves. Thank you, hopeful soul. Hi, Shyla. What did you say? Janelle, it's gonna be okay. You'll be able to heal. I said, get that book, Children of the Self-Absorbed. Yeah, Shasta, if you could take your stuff and get all your stuff and have no legal bounds to them and go get something comfortable that's gonna actually be good for you, then do that. Pre-birth soul contract, I do, but I feel like also too that certain individuals can take a like there can be certain things. It's like because there's still free will. So people have, if people abuse you and shit like that and all that other stuff, that it cannot be a part of that like contract. That's their lesson that they have to learn too, how they're going to show up at every point in time. Oh, Crystal Genie, yeah, it's the Libra energy. Listen to the sound of Venus. Then I want you to get this supplement. It's called pomegranate collagen. Google pomegranate collagen supplement, and the brand is called like My Life, I think. It's really good. Yeah, my mom is doing sabotage spells too. It's like you're hella stupid. Why the fuck would you even do some shit like that? That's how you know they're weak ass bitches. Oh no. Your grandfather was a musician, great singer. I sing too. He died months before you were born. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, she won't see it until something really major happens that makes her have to look at herself. Yes, that's a very good practice. Recall all parts of yourself. Oh, Shayla, you're pretty for a black girl comment. No, I didn't take it out of context, but it's that's like some real colorist shit. If Anubis is offering his help, I would say, I mean, you didn't conjure the entity. Um, I would say like, remember, just don't get too deep. They're doing a job. So some people be conjuring different type of entities to like go do this and go do that. And they have to pay a price. But if Anubis comes to you like, no, these individuals actually they're on the list. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. Callie Yoda, I can't answer that right now. You'd have to like contact me too in a place where you can also get your have your privacy. Oh wow. You got to cut cords to that bloodline too, Nunu, because all that tying into some of those systems, and they got karma attached to them with them rituals and shit. Hmm. Envious, I'm telling you. Rukia, I didn't see it. I've seen him too, and you know he's the dog the dog dog god. I start seeing German shepherds and pit bulls. A lot of those secret societies, I'm gonna keep it hella real, that are hella it's I think it's called My Life. The pomegranate the logo's blue. Ooh. That's that point. It takes them getting sick or something really drastic happening for them to, but that's karma that they get. You see, they accumulate that karma. So unfortunately, I'm sorry your mom had a stroke, but like, now she's having to force to sit down and reflect on her behavior. It's tragic. If your grandmother was cursed, can it be passed down through the bloodline? If she does not clear it, yes, that's why we do the DNA clearings and meditations to remove karmic energies from the bloodline. She said it's to clean your yoni and she brought some unknown black liquid. Fuck that. Yes, because I'm gonna tell you right now, don't let them tie you because those secret societies, they're really it's just the matriarchal energy, or and systems turned inside out. So it's like as a woman, you're actually more powerful Then and they know that. That's why the societies are really dominated by men a lot of the time. Um, because you can do what they tie themselves into rituals and stuff like that. You can do it naturally because you have a womb, and only certain communication can be translated in the womb. Wow, you said your BD was DL, child. That's beautiful, Melba. Everyone's dog's been trying to run up on me lately. Yes. Like they have a little woobie that lives here at my apartments and he jumped so high. I'm like, I've never seen you get that excited. And like the bark and the sound in his bark, it was like he was screaming. He was like, "Yes." Oh, hecke. Ooh. Thank you, Michelle. Yes. I've experienced that so many times. My bed shaking and I just thought it was like maybe a mini earthquake. I'm like, "What is this?" Wow. Virginia, that's so funny. How do you move? Right. You'll be okay, Nunu. Just keep on doing the DNA clearing and meditations and removing karmic energies from the bloodline. I'm doing that for sure before I have my child. Hell no, I'm not passing none of that fuckery. Get out of my energy. Wow. The divine allowed me into AKA sorority to uncover truths and then instructed me to denounce them. Yes. They're about to all get exposed for sure. In the Malcolm X channeling, he was talking about that. Them, the Nation of Islam, not TD Jake specifically, but you know them telepastors or whatever that be on TV or mega pastors with the mega churches. The cursed TikTok girl, is that the one in India that committed suicide? That's crazy. Huge energy change today. Yeah, supposedly today's the new year, the actual astrological new year. It's okay, new move. You can do it now. If your defined masculine has a child with the karmic who's a real karmic, and they're low vibrational and things like that. Your masculine has tied into karma, period. So then if you have a child with them, they're not only are you getting the karma from the DM got for tying into that bloodline, your child gets it too. Cheryl, just keep start doing it. Start with Psalms, because in the Bible they talked about the different priestesses and as shepherds that they would make these different special oils that they would go give at the temple, and then they would create these special robes and chants and different they would wear different type of stones. Like King Solomon wore tourmaline and lapis lazuli in his breastplate. You know, so they've been playing with spells. Let's just keep it hella real. Trying to claim your gifts as their own. They always do that. Always. Oh, she got that for me. She did it, and you're not even and they're not even doing it. Huh? Get out of here. Wow. That's why only indigenous men do sweat lodges. I used to go to these they had this place called Spirit Rock and they would do this women of color healing retreat and they would have this big sweat lodge that you can go into. I stopped doing it because they put so many people in there. I'm like, nah, it's too many energies. Critically aka claimed. Right. Right. Good job, new move. Exactly. I feel like that's a little bit different. But if he has a child with that karmic still, he's gonna have karma, and that it may not impact your child directly through the DNA, but it's gonna impact them through their livelihood or their mental health or something like that. Yes, Power of Psalms. Is that Anna Rivas astronaut? I got like one of the last like magical oil books that she has. Right. Right. When you're menstruating, you don't need a sweat lodge because you're already detoxing in some way. And I feel like there's something about the energy of a menstrual woman, people, women who are menstruating and pregnant women, that it's like you can't go in like certain waters and places, things like that. All right, y'all. Ooh, this was good. We're gonna get things started. All right. So that's what I have for you. Anna Riva, she be on some. Whoo, man. I'm telling you, yeah. AKA, sometimes I'd be like, "What's the deal, sis?" Like for real. It'd be so messy within them sororities. I'm like, I never really. I'm so happy I was not a part of none of them when I was growing up or when I was like coming up in college or whatnot. Not saying that it's not a good experience for some people, but just some of them just seem super messy. All right. So hopefully, someone who's listening can timestamp the talk and then the meditation. Thank you all so much. This was a good meditation. We're gonna perfect it. I feel like, yeah, just to help people where they're at and move. I definitely feel like the collective here. There's some heart chakra stuff. I was scanning the space. Faria, I don't see her name in here. Right. My contact info is info@daisyozum.co. Right. Oh, I know. Trust me, I already know. But then you saw the real them. That's the same. Oh, I got to talk about like groups, cliques, sororities, community organizing, social justice groups. We're gonna talk about all of it. It's the same energy. You go in wanting to do good work or looking for community, looking to be a part of something greater, to give back, da 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 da. And then you end up dealing with fuckery because the people there are not healed. And they're just worried about titles and how they look on paper, but not how they really are on the inside. Then they get exposed looking really hella crazy, and then the cookie crumbles. Messy corporate jobs, goodness. Don't even get me started about the black tech community. Ugh. We need to get more people of color jobs at Google, and you guys are all messy and colorist. I'm telling you, critique, you can't be that. This time, won't you save me? All of them were fake, and all of them was fake. I was looking at my photos from like 5 years ago, and man, I was surrounded by hella snakes. I was like, how did I not see this? I was like, how did I miss this? Snakes, yo. Thank you. Mike, what's your IG? Virginia's looking for you. Believe me, I know I got into the Order of Eastern Star, and let's say wasn't that what I thought. That's why I don't get into any of those societies. That's what I'm saying. You were already established academically and socially on your own, though. Just on your own. That's why they have to slander and gossip and shit like that to make you to diminish your popularity and your power. Right. Always worried about what other people are thinking and shit like that, and they don't even got shit. Yeah, Mike, the meditation was really good, yo. That's another thing too. Nunu has a point. Some of the way that it's gone, like, cause so many different type of low vibrational people are in it for power, it's become distorted, from its original like purpose and intention. But I will say that a lot of these practices and things like that, they do, of course, have their roots in an indigenous practice first and foremost. Yeah, they treated you like an outcast. Same thing. When I went to go work in politics, which is its own secret society, etc. They did the same exact thing because I was like the younger one and I was doing good work and things like that. They all like ganged up on me, spread rumors about me, hella shit. Right. They wonder why you don't come around. Exactly. Leave them to their fucking misery. Then they turn on each other. Right. Paraphernalia all the time. Exactly. And you don't want to be messy and you know, desire just corporate America and just weird stuff. Like, I know, Janelle, I'm sending you love. Maybe you can be a traveling nurse, or maybe you can do like telehealth, or maybe you can do something where you get to work on your own type of terms. What do you think about light workers? Girl, I am a light worker. This shit is ridiculous. People think it's all about love and light and just being happy. No, like, being a light worker is hard. Like, you deal with really demonic ass people that don't even think that they're demonic. Okay, Michael W. Galloway. Okay. Right. I don't, it had potential, but people's egos get involved and it gets nasty. I stick with empaths from now on. Hmm. Right. Oh, Nedra, you are too much. I told you they have a whole gang in San Francisco. They have a theme song and they be jumping people, all kinds of shit. Right. Drama. But I'm telling you, they're about to get hung up. They about to get strung up and exposed. Messy shit. Definitely toxic. That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't even go. I'm like, God, is there something wrong with me? Because I can't deal with these people. Like, I try. I even swallow my tongue. It's not me, it's them. Hell nah. Because this shit is ridiculous. Yes, you can, Diamond. They can't stand authentic people. It bothers them. Wow. Is that what y'all doing? Good job. Right. When you're woke, it's crazy attacks. This shit is ridiculous. Right. They try to isolate you, etc. Because they know there's something wrong with them, so they try to make you look bad. And then they team up and with other groups of karmics. I'm like, yeah, obviously you're gonna be talking crazy because you guys are all karmics. So you all think the same. You all treat people the same. Duh. And they don't even like each other. It's like The Walking Dead. That's what I keep on telling y'all. It's few human beings left on planet Earth. The boule is a real thing, I'm telling you. Girl, she's saying that you're the real divine feminine, and she's obviously you don't even need to show, the actions will prove itself. The karmic did that too, using spell work and shit like that. But obviously you feeding people period blood, so are you really a divine feminine? Okay. Hi, one foxy hippie. Oh, on The Walking Dead, Glenn. I don't watch none of those TV shows. I can't. Hands across America. Ooh. I have another Let This Be a Lesson, and I'm gonna do the what's that movie called? This Is Us. Because I don't really think people really understood the deep levels of like occult knowledge that we're dropping in that thing. Copycat feminine. That's nasty, I'm telling you. Had fallen asleep, but we still going strong. Trifling as hell, I'm telling you. Nah, not all karmics talk too much. Them be the quiet, sneaky ones too. You gotta be mindful of them. They be the worst ones. That be acting all nice and humble and talk, and they look like they've been through a lot, and they cry a lot, and them be the worst ones. Devils. Yes, that movie was so good. I don't think people really understood like how deep it was going. It was like shadow work and then polar opposites, and then it was going into so much stuff because they are taking notes. I'm telling you, right? They go to your page, they watch you, they stalk you, they try to learn the lingo, they try to copy your energy, or they try to take it with blood rituals. Then they go playing divine feminine and still not even being able to like. Okay, good job. Yes, and then the rabbits. Ooh, do you see the rabbits in that movie? Then the rabbits with Ishel. I'm telling y'all, there's something going on. I need to look deeper and do some more. Hi you all. Um, my phone died and it might die again. So, one foxy hippie, yes. And this experience that I just went through made me realize I need to really re-strengthen. But it's like when it's like 60, 70, 80 people, I'm like, ooh, easier said than done. And they using spells too and telling lies, girl. And I stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with fire signs. All right, y'all. Good night. Okay, it keeps on dying. Sorry about that. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.